3000 BCE. Egyptian concepts of Ma'at. Ma'at, the foundational concept that shaped ancient Egyptian civilization. Originating around 3000 BCE, Ma'at represented the ideals of truth, justice, and cosmic order, essential to the fabric of Egyptian society. This principle guided everything from governance and law to daily personal conduct and religious belief. This ancient concept laid the groundwork for one of history's most enduring civilizations. Through understanding Ma'at, we gain insights into the philosophical and moral underpinnings that drove the development of ancient Egypt, influencing subsequent cultures and echoing through millennia as a symbol of the pursuit of balance and ethical living. In the dawning era of Egyptian civilization, as the kingdoms of Upper and Lower Egypt were unified under a single pharaoh, the need for a unifying principle that could bring order to the natural and human worlds became evident. Enter Ma'at, a concept that emerged not merely as an idea but as a deity embodying the fundamental qualities of truth, justice, and cosmic balance. This dual nature of Ma'at, both as a philosophical concept and a goddess, was integral to its acceptance and integration into the daily life and governance of ancient Egypt. The origins of Ma'at can be traced back to the creation myths of Heliopolis, where the universe emerged from chaos through the divine act of creation. In this cosmological framework, Ma'at was established by the sun god Ra as the order of the universe, counteracting the forces of chaos and disorder. This mythological foundation provided Ma'at with a celestial authority, positioning it as an essential element of the world structure. The introduction of Ma'at into Egyptian society around 3000 BCE was a reflection of the Egyptians' deep connection to their environment and their understanding of the delicate balance necessary for survival. The predictable flooding of the Nile, the cycles of the seasons, and the movements of celestial bodies were all seen as manifestations of Ma'at in the natural world. Thus, Ma'at became the guiding principle for personal behavior, social justice, and the governance of the kingdom, laying the groundwork for a civilization that would endure for millennia. Ma'at's influence permeated every aspect of ancient Egyptian society, from the highest echelons of pharaonic power to the daily lives of common people. It was both a moral compass and a legal standard, guiding the Egyptians in their quest for harmony and justice. The pharaoh, considered the embodiment of Ma'at on earth, was its chief upholder, responsible for maintaining cosmic order and ensuring the prosperity of the kingdom. This divine duty was reflected in the architecture of the state, where laws, policies, and judicial decisions were all made in the name of Ma'at. The concept was so integral to governance that failure to uphold Ma'at could result in chaos, undermining the pharaoh's legitimacy and threatening the very fabric of Egyptian civilization. Beyond the realm of governance, Ma'at also dictated social interactions and personal behavior. It encouraged honesty, integrity, and fairness in dealings, fostering a society where mutual respect and justice prevailed. Art and literature flourished under the principles of Ma'at, with themes of balance, order, and moral righteousness being common. Ma'at's presence was also felt in the afterlife, where the hearts of the deceased were weighed against the feather of Ma'at. This ceremony, depicted in the Book of the Dead, was a testament to the enduring nature of Ma'at. Even in death, one's adherence to truth and justice was paramount. In essence, Ma'at was not just a concept to be revered, it was a way of life to be lived. Its principles influenced the development of early Egyptian ideology, embedding a deep sense of duty, morality, and justice in the heart of the civilization. In the spiritual landscape of ancient Egypt, Ma'at held a place of unparalleled significance, intertwining with the core of religious beliefs and practices. As both a deity and a principle, Ma'at represented the ethical and moral foundation upon which the Egyptians built their understanding of the universe and their place within it. Ma'at's role in religion was multifaceted. Temples dedicated to various gods and goddesses were also spaces for venerating Ma'at, emphasizing her integral role in maintaining the balance between the divine and the mortal realms. Priests and priestesses performed rituals and offerings in her name, seeking to embody her principles in their actions and to ensure the continued favor of the gods for Egypt. The concept of Ma'at was central to the Egyptians' cosmological view. It was believed that the universe was founded on the principles of order and balance that Ma'at represented. This cosmic order was mirrored in the seasonal flooding of the Nile, the cycles of life and death, and the daily journey of the sun across the sky. In this way, Ma'at was seen as the thread that wove together the fabric of existence, from the movements of the stars to the flow of the river that sustained life. Furthermore, Ma'at deeply influenced funerary beliefs and practices. The weighing of the heart ceremony, where the deceased's heart was weighed against the feather of Ma'at, symbolized the ultimate judgment of one's life according to the principles she embodied. This ritual underscored the Egyptians' belief in the importance of living a life in accordance with Ma'at, as it determined one's fate in the afterlife. Through these religious practices and beliefs, Ma'at transcended the boundaries of mere philosophical concept to become a living, breathing presence in the lives of the ancient Egyptians, guiding them in their journey through life and beyond. The profound influence of Ma'at on early Egyptian ideology forged a civilization that valued harmony, justice, and order above all. This ethos not only shaped the societal norms and governance of ancient Egypt, but also left an indelible mark on the development of human civilization, influencing cultures far beyond the Nile Valley. Ma'at's emphasis on truth and justice became the bedrock of Egyptian law, creating a society where fairness and moral integrity were paramount. This legal framework influenced subsequent legal systems in the ancient world, introducing concepts of justice that resonate in modern legal philosophies. In governance, the pharaoh's role as the embodiment of Ma'at established a model of leadership based on responsibility to the cosmic order and the welfare of the people. This notion of rulership as a divine duty to uphold moral principles laid early groundwork for the concept of ethical leadership in politics and governance. Culturally, the principles of Ma'at inspired a rich tradition of art, literature, and architecture that celebrated the values of balance, beauty, and harmony. These creations not only reflected the aesthetic ideals of the time, but also communicated the deeper moral messages of Ma'at, serving as educational tools for successive generations. Furthermore, Ma'at's influence extended to the religious and spiritual realms, shaping the Egyptians' view of the afterlife and the cosmos. The idea that the moral order of the universe was reflected in the moral conduct of individuals has had a lasting impact on religious thought, influencing the development of ethical monotheism in subsequent cultures. In essence, Ma'at was more than a guiding principle for ancient Egypt, it was a visionary force that molded early human ideology, emphasizing the universal values of truth, justice, and harmony. Its legacy, preserved in the annals of history, continues to inspire and challenge humanity to aspire towards a balanced and just existence. Ma'at, the ancient Egyptian principle of truth, justice, and cosmic balance, remains a testament to humanity's enduring quest for harmony and moral integrity. Its legacy, woven into the fabric of one of history's greatest civilizations, continues to enlighten us about the values that shaped our past and guide our future.